Everyone knows the story of Paul Revere and his midnight ride. But what if I told you a 16-year-old girl rode twice as far in a pouring rainstorm to save her town from a British invasion? Her name was Sybil Ludington, and she is the Revolutionary War hero you've probably never heard of. It's April 26, 1777. The British Army has just landed in Connecticut and is burning the Continental Army Supply Center in Danbury. A messenger reaches the home of Colonel Henry Ludington in New York. The colonel needs to gather his militia immediately. But his men are scattered across the countryside, and he must stay behind to organize the defense. There is no one to ride, except his eldest daughter, Sybil. At 9 p.m., 16-year-old Sybil saddles her horse, Star. She isn't riding on paved roads. She's riding through dark, muddy forests infested with British loyalists and outlaws. She rides 40 miles, that's double the distance Paul Revere covered, armed with only a small stick to defend herself and to bang on the shutters of her neighbors' homes. She shouts into the night. The British are burning Danbury. Muster at Ludington's. By the time she returns home at dawn, soaked to the bone and exhausted, nearly 400 militiamen have gathered at her father's house. Thanks to Sybil's warning, they were able to march to Connecticut and drive the British back to their ships in the Battle of Ridgefield. Even George Washington later visited her home to thank her personally for her courage. Sybil Ludington didn't get a famous poem like Paul Revere did, but her bravery was just as critical. She proves that age and gender are no match for a heart filled with courage. Sometimes the greatest heroes of history are the ones who ride quietly through the rain.